Okay, you've been warned. Here is the Sandia Man Cave entrance, or Sandia Cave Trail. That's for another day, though. You ready to go? All right, good morning. We are on the faculty trail headed up to Palomas Peak, and we just took a little side trail up here. Okay, the trail heads that direction, and if you take a left, it takes you down to the Sandia Cave Trail. So this trip today is going to be 7.5 miles out and back with 1,866 feet of elevation gain. So let's get started. Come on, Tigger. And straight out of the chute, we are climbing. So steep incline in the very beginning. So be ready for that. So far, I'm pretty impressed with how maintained the faculty trail is. However, the ride up here was not good. I've lived in New Mexico for about 10 years and I've never seen the road to this trailhead be so bumpy. So keep that in mind if you're driving up here. But right now, the trail has kind of leveled out and we're still going up, but now it's kind of a slight grade. And I would encourage you to bring trekking poles because on the way down, you're gonna have some loose rock. I'm not having too much of a problem going up, but you don't want to slip. And right up there is the Sandia Peak, and you should be able to see the towers. Okay, that was 1 mile. And we've gained 656 feet in elevation gain. As I'm getting towards the top, the flora is changing just a little bit, and still have a few trees, but good views, pretty views. Well, I think we're getting to the top of our first big climb, Tucker. Hopefully it'll level out. And the first of our views up here. not really sure what I was expecting once I got it up here, but I am happy that there is a little bit of shade. So if you needed to stop and take a break, you got some shade, and that's nice. At 1.5 miles, 957 feet of elevation gain, and we hit our first downhill of the day. Trail so far is just great. The only thing I would watch out for is the little nubs from trees that have been cut off, because I've kicked a couple of them on my way up the trail. Coming out, got some different views. Headed up on the back side now. Right now we're just walking along this ridge, kind of narrow, but we have some really pretty views. So for this last mile, it has really been just a little up and down. The only thing, again, are these little tree stubs that people have cut off that you really have to worry about. All right, we're headed alongside this. I believe that point over there is where we're gonna make a turn and then go right. So still a little ways, but this side of the mountain is a little warmer. And when I started, it was pretty cool, but good spring hike, probably a good fall hike. During the middle of the summer, I'm not sure I would want to do this. All right, we came up on our trail sign, North Faulty Trail number 197, which heads that direction. And it opens up into this little meadow, which technically I think you can come out here and backpack to. And I think I said faculty trail earlier. It is the Faulty Trail. We're taking this guy up to the top of Palomas Peak. So here we go. All right, second sign. So that direction is the Palomas Peak Trail. We're gonna go up, and the North Faulty Trail went that direction. So let's go up this way. Now we're gonna start climbing. A lot of loose rock on this section. So again, think about those trekking poles. And Tucker He's just flying up this thing, turning around, waiting on me. But if you need some elevation gain, this is a good trail to get it on. So it says Palomas Peak, trail number 60, cliff base, and rock climbing is this direction. But there's also this trail that's going up. So I'm gonna walk down here, look at the cliff, and then probably come back up here and walk up this trail. So I just looked at all trails, and I was right. This is just to go along the cliff, but we'll walk out here, check this out, and then we're gonna walk back and go up. So I know I've watched one video where people have come up here and they've walked this cliff ledge up to be able to get to the top. But we're gonna follow all trails and go up because I think that's a little safer. What do you think, Tucker? Is that what you want to do? All right, let's go. Down there's the road, and we're still climbing. So I think there is a pathway that goes that direction, but I think Tucker's right. We're gonna go up. So let's get this going. Tucker, you ready? All right, let's go. And once you get up here, pretty clear path. Just take it slow because the ground moves quite a bit. So and there are multiple cairns up here that people have put into place to keep you on track. Almost to the end. Trail keeps going that way, but still have some decent views. Farther up here, trail starts to narrow just a little bit, so take your time, make sure you go down the right trail.
There is a life valley in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart.
Anybody know what bush this is? Bumblebees are up here working on them. Come on, Tucker. I think we've made it to the top. All right, come here. Let's look at where we've been. So when you're up here, you're gonna see the towers, and to the left of that is the crest house. And way over there on the left-hand side is the tram. And recently I did the Sandia Crest Trail. I think that was 26.67 miles. And if you're watching this video right now, those videos have already posted. There's 3 parts to it. I stayed 2 nights on the crest, and it was a great trail. Interestingly enough, down here, I actually see a house, and I sure wasn't expecting to see that up here on the mountain. But there's definitely a house down there too. So we're gonna sit here and eat lunch, and then we'll make our way down back to the truck. All right, final thoughts on the trail before I start heading down. This trail is very well maintained, pretty smooth. In certain sections it is rocky, so I do suggest use trekking poles. The east side was highly exposed to the sun, so wear a sun hoodie, make sure you bring extra water. And then when I got to the top, that was really where I only had my problems. The trail was not marked very well at Palomas Peak. I didn't have a hard time finding my way up, but what you didn't see was that on my way down, I wasn't filming, and instead of going right, I went left because it looked like there were several trails, and by the time I figured it out, I was 20 to 30 yards down the trail and it ended, so I ended up having to backtrack. So don't overlook your navigation. I'm using All Trails and Onyx Backcountry, and that thing has, both of them have saved me, because you get lost out here, you better have a good sense of direction. The last thing I want to mention to you, last weekend I was out on a really short trail, and I thought, I don't need my extra battery, and that's where I messed up.
Distance 1.0.
And I guess my point is, always take some kind of battery. You never know. I had extended my stay out there, and then I ended up needing a battery. I keep in my backpack extra batteries, snacks, and then I always bring water. So far, I've enjoyed this trail. So we're almost getting ready to go down. I'm on the last part of this area before I head down to the truck. A few more cars in the parking lot, Tucker. Did you have fun? Huh? Did you have fun? You want to go meet Cha-Cha and go get a beer? Alright, let's go. Alright.